Hello, my name is Alex Davis, and welcome to the stunning Mercedes-Benz of Wichita showroom, where today we are talking about the Mercedes-Benz SL, but not this SL. We're talking about this SL, this SL65 from 2009. Now, traditionally we do more modern cars or cars that are upcoming or cars that typically people haven't seen before. And the last one, that last reason is why we are doing this one, cars that people have typically never seen before. This 2009 SL65 isn't any SL65. First off, this is one of only about 355 that were produced in the 2009 model year, and this one has a couple of very important badges. Might be a little difficult to see, but this is a Renntech powered SL65, an incredibly rare car, and this was done back in 2012. So the vehicle's in 2009. It was sent to Renntech down in Florida in 2012 to receive a number of performance and kind of visual upgrades. The 20-inch monolite wheels, those are from ADV1. A lot of really cool kit on this car, totaling about $35,000 worth of aftermarket accessories. And in this case, those accessories bump up everything from horsepower, torque, visual, and inside comfort and look. So we're very excited to talk about this one. We'll start off at the front. Starting at the front of the SL65, I have the hood up, and that is for good reason. Obviously the front end looks very much just like an SL65, a normal SL65, not too much change here from Renntech, but under the hood is where you're going to notice a lot of the changes. So this is a three-piece carbon fiber intake, and that's just where the modifications start. Of course, the Renntech badging here and here. We have upgraded cooling systems, an upgraded exhaust system. We have a lowering module through Renntech, so the vehicle actually sits lower on those 20-inch monolite wheels, again through ADV1. If you're familiar with wheels, that is a rather exciting thing to have ADV1s on a car. Very lightweight, very high performance wheel setup there. And then a couple more modifications, like I mentioned, within the vehicle and out back in the form of a carbon fiber kind of ducktail spoiler. So very, very cool there. But we don't typically lift the hoods unless there's something exciting, and this one is. So with all this pretty carbon fiber and all that tuning, you will get engine tuning and transmission tuning. This one will have 700 horsepower and 900 foot-pounds of torque. That's about a 100 horsepower upgrade and about 163 foot-pounds of torque upgrade. This thing will shred rear tires if you want to, but of course, let's remember, it is an SL, so it's more comfortable than perhaps the new SL that we kind of made fun of at the beginning, because this one I think is a little bit more exciting than that new car, perhaps mainly just because of these upgrades. But also, these upgrades have been done to a 6-liter twin-turbo V12, so already a very exciting engine, and then tuned to the max. This engine has been seen across all of the 65s throughout Mercedes history, and even placed in the Pagani Huayra. So very, very exciting engine in this car, and something that was made for long Autobahn trips, much more of a GT car than a supercar engine. Don't think Lamborghini V12 or Ferrari V12, think AMG V12. Hand-built, loads of performance and loads of comfort when driving at high speeds for extremely long distances. Moving around to the side of the Renntech SL65, you'll notice that traditional AMG fly line for this generation of Mercedes, the nice sweeping hood presented by some nice proud shoulders at the back. Of course, on top you do have a hard top convertible. There's a glass piece here with a sunshade on the inside, so you can manage the amount of light and subsequent heat coming in the vehicle as you choose. Bit of a continuity error here, but I did want to put the windows down to show this beautiful curvature here. I love when these 3/4 windows come down and there is no B-pillar here. Of course, being a convertible, rather obvious that it wouldn't have a B-pillar, but even some of the coupes that Mercedes have offered don't have that B-pillar, and I love how this looks. On the inside, you will have the multi-contour seats. These do have a pulse, so it's kind of the first generation of that massaging seat. It just pulses your back and your lumbar area to keep everything nice and flowing during those long road trips. You do have active side bolsters here, 4-way lumbar, heated and ventilated seats, and of course that Mercedes-Benz scarf that they have there. So a nice little bit of heat coming at your neck if you do have the top down and it's a little chilly, just like it is today. But on the inside, lots of carbon fiber upgrades for Renntech. You do have map pockets on either door, a couple of cup holders on the inside. You, of course, have your sport suspension for your chassis settings in there. You have your comfort, your sport, and your manual gearbox settings, again, tuned by Renntech, so even that much more aggressive and ready to shred some tire. But a lot of very nice black leather on the inside and some Alcantara and tons of carbon fiber, thanks to Renntech. Moving around to the back of the SL65, you'll notice the Renntech spoiler that I was mentioning earlier. Very nice full carbon fiber spoiler there. And then, of course, the SL65 AMG badging and the Renntech badging. Down below, you do still have the SL65 AMG exhaust tips. But like I said before, you do have a tuned exhaust by Renntech, part of that $35,000 worth of upgrade package. This car currently has 45,000 miles. It has extensive service history for the past 2 owners. And of course, all of that Renntech love that was done in 2012. This car is, at the time of this video is being released, priced at $95,998. So do let us know if you're interested in purchasing this vehicle. Again, it is available at the time that this video was made and subsequently released. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this introductory video into this incredible 2009 Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG tuned by Renntech. I hope you got a lot of knowledge. Perhaps you didn't know much about this car before. Perhaps you didn't know anything about Renntech before, but I hope that that knowledge does help you in the future and purchasing this vehicle as well. Thank you very much for taking the time, and we look forward to seeing you soon.